Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so today I'm doing a redstone tutorial of your requests. Specifically, the Max, who actually watches this channel and there's only 9, and asked for a redstone one of a stronghold. So overall, this is my design for it. So it's mainly not that difficult because, well, he's 9, but it uses is an illusionary technique to make you think that it's difficult, sort of, and we just flicking the levers and stressing out about it and to give up and go and cry in a corner. So let's get into this and enjoy the video. Okay, first you need to actually build an obsidian box. So this will be where your stronghold is, and make sure you put lava in between in the layers, and it would be easier to help protect it, as the lava is known to be a killer, and will really help out on a lot of servers. And next you need to build your double piston extender, which will be used in the piston door. And yes, we're using a piston door, so then and it looks better. And also, this actually uses a 360 system, but that didn't work the first time, and so I recommend more of a 380 system, in which I am building it right now. There's the 3 and there's the 6, and then using a lever activates that, and then properly extended and retracted. Move that, check on all of that, and it's placed in your blocks you're using for the room, which I'll be talking about later on, and make sure that there's nothing in being pushed from the original double piston extender, because that won't be very effective. And now to build a hole, in which the hole's function is to actually help vertically push up the bottom blocks, because we're gonna have to be moving a lot of blocks for this. In which also, with this build, would having the trench there makes it quite effective for this purpose, and how destroy that lever which was there temporarily. So then you can put the temporary one again, and do that, and now you can actually run the wire down the trench, and get this done. Preparing that for the other side, and go over and push these across, and as you can see now, it's the main part of it. So the double piston extender is complete, and now run the line across. So also try to make sure where you don't forget it about signal strength, like I accidentally did during this part, which is coming in now as it ran out of power going through. So it's wise to actually put a repeater down, which hard powers the redstone dust to be on, and which anyone who's been watching Redstone Academy, that you know what that means, because we did about it just. So go and check that out, and now you're building in the downward with single piston extenders is to actually help push the blocks downwards, and make sure you're running the line in across, and make sure you're using a slab tower for this, because that way you can easily run it forwards through this, and thus will power all of those pistons. And this meaning that this system is halfway done. Now you've got the main full system, and this is when the double piston extender broke, and I stressed out of which it worked fine, but somehow it wasn't retracting fully. This is a problem that does occur from time to time. So we set that to the 80 instead of 360. So this problem is resolved. So it's simple. And now you've got the main part done, and cover up the bottom part of the slabs. That's one circuit done. Now on to the next circuit, in which it is your combination lock system. This one doesn't use as an overly advanced combination lock. No, just testing it first. Of course, build the room as well for it. This is the first step. Make sure you build the room and decide where you want the real lever to go, and make a hole and put a repeater, and then some redstone dust coming around a block, and then over on the other end, put a redstone torch, then some more dust, as you can see here, and now make sure you get an observer, because that's going to be helping you quite a lot with this build, because this also uses a monostable circuit, both rising edge and falling edge. For this, I'll be talking about that next unit of Redstone Academy. So you guys will be looking forward to that. Make sure you test your monostable circuits first to see if they're working properly. As you can see here, they are working properly, which is highly efficient. And now you can run lines into it, and then you can now work on the next part of your combination lock, which I'm going to be using shield part as well as the redstone comparator and hopper, which it's the next part of this combination lock is a toggle flip-flop system, and which I've used a fair lot at the end of last year, and it's quite simple. And crouch, and now putting in the comparator, and now I'm making sure that's replaced with a repeater, which I forget to do later on, and covering in the sides, and now building up the rest of the other toggle flip-flop, which will be powering the other way, and making sure that's covered. But now to actually make sure it's entirely covered, by making a 5x3x2 block, which was what that huge chunk was, which is going to be helping you out a lot with this build. And make sure you add shield within there, or any non-stackable item. I like to use shields for this because there's not really a lot of uses for them, and get them fully across, and the repeaters in, and also make sure you are covering up this to prevent any heat blocks getting lost. This because the shield's being fired out, but you're probably going to lose them if you have them not doing so, which I will be talking about a fair lot in Redstone Academy. Make sure you watch that. And now for you to test the toggle flip-flop, which is a very wise thing to do. And now for you to actually make sure it's working. And of course this one, and they turned off fine, but it strangely, that other one didn't work as well, because I forgot to use a repeater, and I made sure the repeater was put on, and now for you to test it again. And yep, there's a lot of testing involved with this every stage, and they are working properly. And as you can see now, they are both on, and now you are working on the NAND gate. This is a special type of AND gate, which I'll be talking about much later on in the Redstone Academy, which this will be involving what's going to be turning on and off your system. And now, we'll set it to the lever in the off part, meaning that the NAND gate will be giving an output now. And now you run a block hook powering line in all the way across by placing down repeaters and until you think you're there. I'd say I'm around there now, and then going through to it, and now just one more, and going backwards and placing all the blocks step by step until it is powered. And of course, sometimes you're gonna need it to be clever with it, because you need to make sure it's properly aligned, and so you may have to do some jiggling with it like I am here, which this actually is highly effective, because now your 3x3 piston door is closed and your build is properly safe. Because now you can cover up the hole, and of course test it as well, and then you'll see it open. There it is, it's open. Then and make sure you use the crying obsidian on the inner layer of light, and testing its closing sequence. And now just add levers across all the walls, because this is highly effective, because no one would expect there to be levers everywhere now, would they? I mean, go to town with them. And lots of levers. And of course, annoyingly, there was a bit of a hole there, because that was a problem when I built it. Oh well. And now, to just place the levers. Lots and lots of levers. So many levers is that it would seem impossible to someone who'd never seen it before. And trust me, this would be a nightmare for them. In fact, going to town with these would actually make it even more difficult for them to identify. And if you don't even know it yourself, this would be a struggle to you as well. So it would actually keep them and save quite a lot. So just placing levers is just because, yeah. Overall, well, that's all of the combination unlocked done, and that's it. Oh, that's it. That's all of this video. Hopefully you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll be posting more soon.